Bradley, thank God. Load times, dude. Oh, that was a quick one, actually. That was not too bad.
Who goes there?
The fuck?
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Let's level up. That's not the right button to level up. Boom. We have 4. I don't think we can do anything with 4. Yeah, so these two, you have to like find stuff to level these up. We'll save up for these ones, I guess.
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Fucking awesome,
Did I
dude.
sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
How the hell are you supposed to get professional by that point?
I heard you talking earlier.
Why am I not surprised?
I get the impression you two don't get along.
Intrusive and not very clever. Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
It seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
I don't feel like you have to be a professional in medicine to figure out that he probably should have been dead.
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess he can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
You're right. Without a plausible explanation for what I saw, let's not jump to conclusions.
That seems wise indeed.
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Alright, dudes. Let's get out of here. I don't know about you guys, but I thought that part was really boring.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders? I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Hey, it's what's her butt?
Look who's
Cat.
here. You know each other.
We met briefly, but he made a strong impression on me. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why?
Uh,
Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
I was in
Well,
the insane
since this
asylum
business has
before
got
I
nothing to
broke
do
out
with
and
me,
became a
I'll
fugitive.
be in
Let
your
me tell you
husband's
all
office,
about it.
Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker.
By the way, did I mention I'm a
This way,
fugitive?
Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
When I
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
We
Let's
had
do
a
that.
short conversation and then I left. I don't know what happened after that.
Oh, I see. Mr. Pierce, you must forgive my audaciousness. But I've
Isn't
had
it
practice of life in
audacity?
high society for over 30 years. Reading one's interlocutors, recognizing the politeness of a lie, are things that are taught very early to young girls from a good family. But your lie has nothing polite about it. It is crass, insulting, and dare I say, terribly suspicious. Try to understand my position. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Damn, she called us the fuck out. What else is?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief and I extend my deepest condolences to you. But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Okay, I can do that. Boop.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
I think
It
I'll
is
do
my
that.
only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long. Did she really care for him after all?
But I'm also gonna read all these personal letters that you wrote to your husband right in front of you. The fuck? Won't give her the body? That's fucked up.
The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives. A house of artists. Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Oh, friends? Oh, don't cross the line there, buddy.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler. Finally. What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom?
These two are like this fucker. Investigate already.
She first refused to sell the painting. How did that make her feel? Was she jealous of Sarah Hawkins?
Spooky. Hi. Ouch.
The Shambler. I need to see it.
Ooh, you do? Do we really need to see it? I'm looking to not claw my eyes out right this second.
Let's
at
see what
least.
this cylinder has to say once it's inserted in a phonograph.
Okay. Let's steal all these random items from this person's house. What's up, cat?
A strange Amerindian pendant.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
What have you come looking for in this gallery?
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. As I already told you, next time, I'll strike first. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network, and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
I like Fitzroy. He seems like a nice enough guy. Oh, okay. Would you read the book? Sure. Oh, spooky book. Malleus Bestiarum. Volume 2. Oh shit, my destiny. It's getting affected. Oh! Spooky. Is that more sleeping meds?
I could use one of those.
Why does everyone take sleeping pills here? Alright. Whoa. Am I gonna need to hide from somebody? Alright, I don't like this room anymore. That thing looks sick.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Q.
Why was he so interested in old weapons?
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oil and hiding places? This is a fucking disaster. Alright, let's go find the Shambler.
The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
There it is, goddamn. Let's try and find some more stuff before we go over look at the Shambler. Alright, fuck it, I don't think there's anything in here. Whoa. Alright, ready to die. Oh no. Oh no. No. You're not supposed to look at it.
What the hell was that?
That's a sham. Whoop! Yep. That's how it works. Ah! Okay, don't look at it. Oh my, it's right there. Are we dead? We're chilling. Nope. Oh, spooky door. Stop. I'm fucking dead. Ah! Well. Fucked up. Alright.
What the hell was that?
Nope. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in here. Oh god. I'm not looking. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Where is it? Where is it?
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Okay. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass. You can't even hit. You just block with it. Die.
Damn it. This dagger didn't work.
What about this dagger? Get in the closet. Ah! Don't murder me, please. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're in there. Ah! Fucking scared the shit out of me, dude.
Damn it!
I think we're dead, boys. I think we're dead. Ah! Take the dagger! Fuck. Okay.
What the hell was that?
Which dagger do I have to use, though? Did I use this one?
Dal, maybe I can use this dagger.
I don't know how to put the light off after I turn it on either. We're fucking dead. God damn it.
What the hell was that?
Ah! I don't know what to do. Am I just fucked? If I turn around, is it gonna be right there? I fucking know it's gonna be right there, dude.
Dal, maybe I can use this dagger.
Go. Well, we're fucking dead. We're fucking dead. Woo! Hut, 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 hut. Hey, where'd you go? What about this one?
Damn it! I have to use a specific dagger.
I can't hear him. It's over there. Alright. Which fucking dagger? I tried this one. Is it all the same? I don't know if it's... Oh, God. Woo! He's still chasing me? Ooh. Ah. I think I'm supposed to use something else besides a dagger, but it's like, I don't know what else is interactable. Oh. Like, seriously, is there anything besides daggers that I can interact with, or am I just supposed to keep trying? That's like 6 daggers in a... Ah! It's like 6 daggers in a row. Grab a dagger. Ah! Maybe I'm just insanely unlucky, and it's just one specific dagger. Oh, man. There it is. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
What the hell was that?
There's gotta be like some clues or some shit around here. Like all these daggers look the same.
Yeah, maybe I can use this dagger. Damn it! This dagger didn't work.
Woo!
That thing. Is this dagger part of Sanders' collection, or was he seeking to acquire?
The twisty one. No. That one's not twisty enough. Ah! What? Twisty, 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 twisty. That's twisty. Grab it.
This might be able to lift the curse on the painting.
Of course, it's just sitting right behind the painting. Oh my god, go! Ah, no thank you. No, I don't want to go with. Stab him. I had used that dagger before, but you have to look at the stupid piece of paper before you do it. Uh-oh. Chop it off.
What's the matter with you?
Oh. That's nothing. I'm just hanging out and just looking.
Don't tell me that you're going crazy, too.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
The painting was cursed. That's probably the better one.
Nothing. I think I just drank too much.
That goes without saying. If you can't tell the difference between reality and fiction, then you're in real trouble.
My arm was disappearing into this painting. You must have seen that.
I saw you put your trembling hands on a collector's artifact. Where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
It's my favorite
You should talk to
dagger.
Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see an antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
Damn. He's cold as fuck. Just like, bitch, bye. Okay. Alright, I think right now I am gonna, right after this cutscene, I'll probably take a short break. And then we can get back to it after, probably. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hop off, take a real quick break right now. What the fuck is up, dudes? We're back. Okay.
Where's the bookseller?
Time to find the bookseller. Oh, I hate books. Although, I have like 15 of them in my inventory, I'm pretty sure. Just walking around picking them up all the time.
Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams. It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis at the beginning of this century.
Treats dreams as a way of revealing buried desires. Cannot believe this theory is applicable to my nightmares. That's rough, dude.
An old diary.
Pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was so convinced that he must listen to this voice in his head because it holds the truth. Nice. Ooh, chess. Nice. Darkwater history. Says a sea monster ate all these disappeared whales once they stopped being able to catch them. Oh my. I missed any investigation stuff? I don't think so. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's just oil. It's that same book. Oh, this is volume 2. Let's see. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of a peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. Sounds like some spooky dudes. Let's do up front before we go to the back. More spooky anatomy. More books. Speaking of anatomy, Handbook of Anatomy and Dissection. Exciting stuff. Oh, it's another spooky book.
What does this strange book contain? This book contains
Hey, it's the
unholy
Shambler,
knowledge.
right? That's totally the Shambler. Collection of catalogs and classifies creatures that I've never heard of. Divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as the reference work for the bestiary of the myth. Without giving details on the mythology to which it refers, its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations. That's a fucking word right there. Phantasmagorical. Alright, let's get our destiny fucked up. Anything else back here? Nah.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion.
Alright. Sick. Oh, let's go. Anything down here?
What happened here?
Someone must have been sitting in this chair. Oh shit, the fuck is this? These bugs. Put your thing away. Gross. Alright.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
The
Blood.
door.
Seems like amateur work.
Ow.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
How'd you know it was tall? That's weird. I guess big feet, I guess.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
I don't have a ghost lantern.
What killed all these animals?
Oh, alright. Lots of crowbar. Spooky stuff, naked lady. Close her
What
eyes,
happened that
Clayton.
made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
That is what that dude drew all over his walls. I think. Pretty sure.
What the? Charles Hawkins? What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
Is that the Necronomicon? Damn.
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
I don't remember who Drake is, but we can find out. Alright, let's take a peek. Drake. maybe we don't have this Drake guy. Sanders, Spooky Man, Winchester. Right, I guess we don't have anything for occupation, none. Gold digger, dude. Okay. Oh, let's level up while we're in here. Got 8 points, so we can level up whatever. We've only had to use strength like once. I feel like strength is very whatever. Let's do Can we do anything else if we do psychology? We can't. Let's just do spot hidden. Maybe next time we'll do psychology. Alright.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
Everyone is taking fucking sleeping pills. I told you, dude. Alright. Time to touch this shit in real life after I look at this book. More science books. Good stuff. Alright. Fuck me up. Oh, there's a safe. There's a combo. Shit. Okay, never mind. Gotta figure out what the combo is. I guess it makes a little bit of sense that there's a combination to the safe.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Okay, well. If somebody find these, there's no doubt I'm in serious trouble. Following message. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies in the safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. This guy sounds like a douchebag. Okay. So we'll just gotta find these things. It said it was like where Greek and this.
Arkham editions. Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Holy shit.
Another volume by Arkham Editions. Arkham Editions. Never heard. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Do I have to search every
Another
book?
volume by Arkham Editions.
Holy shit.
Arkham Editions.
Alright.
Never heard of him.
Did he mean like literal cylinders? Like there's cylinders that they're sitting in? Or I have no idea. Give me 1 sec, my guy.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Is there a phonographophone somewhere in here? Can I just listen to him through my inventory? Is that how it works? One, two. Oh, they're literally just 1, 2, 3. Well, let me see. What did that one say? It was like. Okay, whoever reads the lines. Each cylinder is numbered, even despite my preference. It kind of doesn't really say. It doesn't seem to really give directions. It says each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, orders the pleasure of reason. This is kind of blah blah blah. Okay, if by chance a person, or should I say genius, was to match my intellect and find the combo to the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content to the safe, keeping it nested. The clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine. In the Greek world, I found them. How do I listen to these? I didn't see like anything to use them on. Not gonna lie, I have no clue. Was there something in here I can use? What the? Yes, there we go.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail
Precious
does not.
stones.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers.
So there's a
I
chessboard.
see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Okay, so the first cylinder talked about like red gems in gold. So if there's like jewelry, it'll be there. And then for the second hint, it was the
Dear
chessboard.
friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Okay, and then we find the 9th edition of that one.
The Queen has little protection.
Okay.
The Queen has little protection. The Chalice of Knowledge.
I don't see a number. Goblet seems to be ancient, made of gold and decorated with real precious stones. Do the rubies and sapphire make up a motif? There's nothing super obvious on this. So is the chessboard. There's not even a king on this side. And the 9th edition of that one book was the one.
What did Drake say about this collection? Drake talked about a particular volume. So these are the volumes that... What did Drake say about
Do
this
you have to
collection?
say something every time?
Drake talked about a
Here's the one.
particular volume.
This is the one, Azathoth and Other Horrors. So the third one's 9. Or could it be? I don't know. Let's try listening to these
And
again.
these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
I mean, set the red droplets.
Chalice of knowledge.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red stones on the chalice. There's 3 white things. There's 3 white pieces on the board. So it's 5, 3. I don't know. We're gonna try 5, 3, 9. And if that works, then we'll be chilling. But if not, what can I say? Don't open that fucking book. You fucked up. You're gonna die. I swear to fucking God, if there's another monster, I'm gonna be pissed. Ugh.